excited about game night. Yeah! Okay, it's gonna be a good night. I should not sing because, but I'm so happy to have you guys here tonight. We're going to have a great evening of stamping, even though I seem to be kind of glowing. Not 100% sure why that is. All right, I'm so excited to have you guys. I have amazing projects. Oh my gosh. Yay. I've got my Stampin' Lips on. I've got my happy hands. Yay! So excited. High five. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are ready. I will explain how it all goes. And if this is your first night, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let's see, did I miss? I'm looking. Something's up with the lighting. Yeah, I don't know. It might be because I don't have other lights on. I'm gonna go put my other light on, but now don't judge when you see that I'm wearing my jammy pants, because I am. Okay. I've got my jammy pants on because I took a shower later today, and I was kind of inspired this morning to do a little work in the morning, and so I thought after my shower it would be more appropriate to wear jammy pants. So anyway, okay, so I think that was Catherine Anderson. Yeah, or Karen Anderson. Yes, that's fine. Okay. And then, well, look, you guys are all in your jammies too. That's perfect. I love that. Let's see what's going on. I do really like my projects for tonight. Now I have this, I'm kind of excited. I didn't tell you guys what the prizes were this time, but here's the deal. Everyone who wins a game of bingo is going to get a $100 shopping spree. So you can pick whatever you want. And you can also, if you want to add to that and make it like a workshop and get host benefits, you can do that. If you want to get something you've been saving up for, you can do that. So it's going to be pretty awesome. You will have until Friday to let me know what you'd like. And here's why only till Friday. This girl's going on vacay, so I want to get it all done before I leave. So just let me know. And I am really excited about it. I think you're going to love it. Of course, if you want to go over that amount, that's totally fine. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. So I hope that you guys will enjoy that and let me know what you think about it. I think it's one of those things where I love choosing gifts and it's really fun, but it is it's hard to know like what you want or what you have, and what if you won and the only gift left was that you had to, like, it was something you already had. Like, that would be sucky. So anyway, I thought that might work out okay for you all. So anyway, yep, you get $100 shopping spree, and you will need to email me your choices. So there you go. Let's see. Kim said you're too late. You didn't get in. I know, we sold out. It happens every time. I didn't get your options if you win a bingo. Didn't get my options if I win a bingo. It's $100 shopping spree. And if you want to add to that, you can. If you want to keep it at $100, fine. It's all up to you. Now, for those of you who've never been here before, you do need to register in order to play bingo with us. And as mentioned, I always sell out of bingo packets, and I sold out kind of early this time. I usually have a few left on the day of, so they sold out yesterday, so that's kind of awesome. Or I think they sold out yesterday. Well, when I checked this morning, they were all sold out, so anyway, so we would love to have you participate next month. It's going to be the second Tuesday of the month, which I want to say was like the 12th or the 14th. I'd have to look at my calendar, so I don't know. And that's on my phone, which I'm recording on right now. Also, I'm not glowing anymore, so that light sure helped. So that's nice. It lights up my my $1 million check really nicely. So anyway, let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, we had mystery stamping last night, and I have a fun little bonus gift for mystery stamping. So the winner of mystery stamping will get their shopping spree as well. But then also I will have I have like an extra bundle to give away too, which is the Nothing's Better Than bundle. I had an extra of these, so I thought I would offer that as like a consolation prize for the mystery stamping drawing. And there were great projects. So if you haven't checked those out, make sure and look on our Facebook group. And if you didn't participate, you should, because it's fun and it'll be great. So how was my concert last night? Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. So my son is in orchestra, and I was supposed to have my live last night, and first things first, his concert wasn't till 8, but the email said 6. So I rescheduled my live, although I kind of had to because I needed to pick him up from practice. And then my husband wasn't home. He normally picks my son up from practice, but he wasn't home. So I had to like mum it all up yesterday. Okay, then the concert wasn't till 8. And of course, my son, despite asking and requesting he hang up his tuxedo, he's actually had to wear it a couple times for orchestra stuff because he's in 2 orchestras. So he had it, I suspect, as many teenage boys do, in a ball on the floor. So he put his pants on and they were all wrinkly. And then he didn't have a bow tie on. So he had his tuxedo shirt, but no bow tie. And they're supposed to wear a bow tie, of course. And I felt pretty bad about that, like bad mom, because I didn't have him better situated, but also he's almost 15. I think he can figure it out. Well, it wasn't so bad until I saw the kid who was wearing black sweatpants instead of his tuxedo pants. At least my kid had pants on that were correct. So anyway, that's pretty funny.
Hi, y'all.
So Dolores, I approved you in the Facebook group.
Hi,
and
Shirley.
you do need to post it there to be entered, and you are past the date or the time that it needed to be done anyway. So I replied to your message, and I accepted you into the group, so you should have been fine. You would make him wear it that way? I did. Oh, it's the devil himself, she says.
Oh.
That's cute. Look at how sweet he is. His birthday is this month. How old are you going to be?
15. You just said.
That's true. I did just say that.
Remember
Oh,
when
do you have my tiny hands on, you little stink bomb?
Hey, remember when I had the literal trail of cards?
Birthday cards?
That was fun.
It was fun.
I got 100% on my trigonometry test thing.
You're very smart.
Thank you.
He looks older than 15.
I've passed as a senior. Or high school freshman. I mean,
he
college
does have a
freshman.
deep voice, and he's like 6'2"-ish.
6'3". I measured today.
So yeah, he plays the viola.
Oh, and I got a 530.
Oh, they're asking, is this a hint you would like birthday cards?
Oh, you can if you want.
You can if you want.
I don't really want to go.
You don't really want to go?
Trig 100%? Yeah, well, it's easy trig. It's only sine, cosine, tangent, and then the inverse of those.
Okay, don't put those in your mouth.
I'm not. Also, I got a 535 mile and a 60.02 400.
Okay, all right.
That is a yes in teenager speak. No, it's not a yes.
Okay, so thank you for sharing with us.
I'm gonna go tutor that kid.
Okay, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Love you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I said it, so he goes, I heard that. All right. So anyway, he had a busy day today. We had breakfast for dinner, which is kind of a fan favorite around here, and he had 2 huge waffles. So yeah, he's big. Okay, growing boy. He's spendy to feed, to be honest. Actually, it's kind of funny because whenever we go to a restaurant, I don't get to take leftovers anymore, or when we bring stuff home. He eats everybody's food. Like, he literally will kind of stand over you until you're done eating, and then he'll eat the rest. It's kind of annoying, actually. Anyway, okay. So, a couple of ground rules for tonight. First off, don't forget you need your bingo numbers that you registered with. And if you don't have them, I will tell you them before the first game of bingo. And then we're going to play 4 games of bingo. And then I also will award a prize for the mystery stamping. And if you have any questions about that, don't hesitate to ask. Now, we're going to make 5 cards tonight, and we'll play bingo after each card. If you are playing bingo with us, you need to have registered ahead of time, and you chose your 5 numbers for bingo, 1 through 30. Hopefully you wrote them down. Like I said, before we play our first game, I will announce anybody's who needs their numbers. And then the last thing I want to do, I gotta get my iPad on, is remind you that it's a fun game tonight. And the winner of bingo will be whoever I see first. And I do have my iPad on here. Make sure that you are logged into YouTube so that you can comment. I think many of you are already on here because I've seen you comment, which is wonderful. And let's see. I always laugh at this because I'm like, where do I see my live? Okay, so I'm just gonna get logged on to my iPad in here. So now when you call when I call a number, if you have that number, you comment B, and then I'll keep calling numbers. If you have 2 numbers, you'll comment BI. If you have 3 numbers, you'll comment BIN, etc. And I will award a winner, but I also have consolation prizes. So we need to verify that your bingo is good, and then I'll do a consolation prize. Make sure that you have live chat going so that you can see the comments. So there you go. Okay, so we're gonna have fun because that's always the name of the game. And oh, I even have my Diet Coke here ready to go. Whew. Okay. And there's nothing special in it. I'm just saying. I just want you to know. Nothing special. Okay. All right. So it is going to be fun tonight. Actually, shameless promotion for just a moment here. I have to tell you. Now, whether you're registered or not, you can take part in the specials that I have for tonight. So let me flip my camera around. Okay. Here we go. So I have two specials. The first is when you spend $50, you will get the Hydrangea Hill All-Star Tutorial Bundle. It's a PDF that has 12 project tutorials with videos. It's amazing. I mean, it's amazing every month, but this month is like particularly amazing. I really like the projects. Second, if you spend $100, not only will you get the PDF, but you'll also get an amazing jumbo bow maker. Oh, so awesome. These are something my husband designed and made for us. It's pretty awesome. So I love these, and I think we have a card that features them tonight. If not, I'll give you a demonstration here in a little bit. So make sure you take advantage of it. Now, these specials are available to everybody, not just if you're registered. There is a link in the description of this video with not only the description of the special, but a link to my online store. And don't forget that when you shop with me, you help me bring awesome and fabulous video tutorials each week to you. And so I love that you are part of this. Now, if you are a member of my team, we posted how you can get a bow maker on our team Facebook page, and I think I emailed it out, but if I didn't, I will remind you. Now, this bow maker special is available through the 15th, which I think is a Monday. So yeah, so make sure that you take advantage of that. All right, next up, I've got the tickets for mystery stamping. I've got the bingo numbers. Let me pull out my little drawer here, but we're going to get started. Okay, so your game night make and take packet is going to include a roll of the Mossy Meadow braided linen trim. It is also going to contain a half a package of pearls and a bunch of DSP, like a whole bunch of DSP. So you are going to get, sorry, gotta pull all this out. Ooh, it's hard to get out because there's so much in here. Okay, you're gonna get a quarter package of the Hydrangea DSP. You're gonna get a quarter package of the butterfly DSP, which I love. And you're also gonna get a half a package of the dragonfly DSP, also love. And we're going to be using all of this stuff on our projects tonight. So very exciting. You'll want to keep all of that handy. Now, when you're registered, you'll get a PDF with all the photos and dimensions emailed to you so that when your packet gets mailed out tomorrow, you'll be able to recreate these projects. You have on top of your packet a piece of white, which is scrap for like different stamping and whatnot. So, let's get going. Our first project is a goodie. It is featuring the dragonfly. Oh, and I did not pull out my stamps yet. That's okay, because I can whip them out quick. Okay, so dragonfly, hydrangea, and the butterflies. Oh, I love the butterflies. Okay, that's what we're gonna be using tonight. I know, right? That is a really good goodie bag. If I can just say thank you all. I'm excited you recognize the awesomeness of this goodie bag. All right, so our first card right here. I gotta get myself organized. Is I've got bows from my bow maker like all over the place. All right, our first card is this one. It features the Dragonfly Garden bundle. We're going to start with a Blackberry Bliss card base. By the way, if you're on here and watching, and there are 386 of you doing that, would you give me a thumbs up? That would rock my world. I'd so appreciate it. Okay, so the card base is basic, or it's not basic, it's Blackberry Bliss, goodness. So Blackberry Bliss. So we're going to take and pull out some of our papers already. For this, first we want this piece right here. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay. We're going to pull this out and we're going to trim it down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So we'll cut this down to 5 3/8. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. And then we're going to need as well a piece of DSP that is, and I'm cheating here a little bit because I want to make sure it's not that one. That's what I thought. It is, well, this one. It's like this, but it's smaller print. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to cut this piece to, I should have written this down, to 1 1.5 by 3. Okay, so here we go. 1.5 by 3. And this is great because these fit nice and even out of a package of your cardstock. Now there's 2 blackberry dragonflies in this one, so I'm going to use this piece. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to adhere these, well, actually, I got to get myself organized. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. All right. The first thing is that we're going to get this organized. So pardon me. Okay. So I've got this piece on here and I'm just going to adhere it to my card with a little of my seal. Okay. There we go. Oh, so gorgeous. And then you've got 2 pieces of white. The larger piece is for inside your card. And if you want, you can take this piece right here and just trim off like 1/2 inch. And then throw this piece on the bottom edge of your panel right here to decorate it, because I know you like it when I decorate the inside of my cards. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right here like that. And then we'll just snip off that little bit of excess here. Okay, next up, we're going to take and adhere this to the inside. You could probably stamp on here too if you want. All right, so already I love this card. It's cute already, don't you think? Okay, so then the next thing we need to do is prepare this. So we're going to adhere this piece right here to our card. Okay, I'm not going to quite do that yet, but we'll do that in just a moment. And then what I want to do is take one of my dragonflies. And honestly, you can do whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter. But you're going to take a dragonfly and a sentiment, and we're going to do a little stamping onto our card here. So I'm going to start with my sentiment. And I like to do this first so that I don't run out of space on the card. Okay. So I'm going to take Blackberry Bliss ink and just stamp my sentiment right here at the bottom. Thank you for your kindness. So cute. Then I'm also going to take my my stamp, and we're going to stamp it on that scrap piece of paper that I mentioned is included in your packet. And we'll do that in some black Memento ink. Okay, so I'll just stamp that like that right there. And then I'm going to actually stamp one more. This one is going to be on that panel. Okay, so I'm going to position my card, my DSP over the top. This is just so I don't stamp it in the wrong place. So it's just kind of a placeholder. And I'm going to put it right there like so. Okay, now we're good. I'm going to adhere this. Since we didn't mess up on anything, we can totally oops. I lost my train of thought since I didn't mess up. Oh, I can totally adhere this, right? All right. The next thing that I'm going to do is take some of my braided trim, and I've already got a roll that's open, so I'm going to grab that. And I'm just going to tie this onto this panel right here on the kind of border between the DSP and the white cardstock, because this just makes it fancy, because everybody loves fancy. Kimberly Van Diepen says, hi. Oh my gosh, Kimberly, I miss you, my friend. Oh, the world is just not the same without you making me laugh. Oh, bless your heart. I miss you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I don't know who said that. You must be with her. How exciting. Give her a big squeeze for me. It's funny. I was thinking about you the other day. Okay. You saw her today? Aw. I love Kimberly. Okay, so I've got that tied on, and I like to foof my ends, you know, because that just is fun. There you go. Okay, now here comes the awesome part. We're going to take and do a little coloring on our other dragonfly, the one we stamped on the scrap, okay? Okay, so for that, I'm going to grab my Blackberry Bliss blends, and I'm just going to take and color on the wings. We're not going to do all of the wings, just a little bit right here. And I'm not, it doesn't, this is just throwing it on here. Okay. Then we're going to blend this out a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to do kind of my little secret. And that is we're going to add, so I'm just sort of blending this out. But then we're going to bring in my color lifter, okay? And this is where things get awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to, on the edge of this, I'm just going to kind of blend things out a little bit to soften this line. And this does such a good job. And then it's like the color just sort of disappears into those wings. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, there we go. So that looks fantastic. Oh, so awesome. All right, next up, what I want to do is take the coordinating dragonfly punch, and I'm going to punch this out like so. Boom. And then I want to go ahead and adhere this on top of the one I stamped. Notice the curled wings. Oh, yes. Well, Rosie, of course we're going to Winkastella it. I mean, that's a given, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to put a little seal just on the abdomen of my dragonfly. And then, as Rosie suggested, we're going to put some clear Winkastella onto the wings and make them shine and add a little shimmer, okay? Oh, so fun. And then we'll pop those babies up. Okay, last but not least, we're going to pop this up onto our card. That's all that there is to this. So easy and really pretty. And that means that it's just about time to play a game of bingo. So get your numbers ready, ladies, because the fun is about to begin. Well, honestly, it's already fun because look at this super cute card we just made. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so there we go. Super cute. Okay, so that means it is time for bingo. And do you guys remember my Joey Tribbiani's voice last time? That was fun. I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight or not. I feel like I haven't been talking enough today, so I hope I don't lose my voice. All right. Okay, so here we go. The first thing that is going to happen is I'm going to draw a number. And if you have that number, you're going to comment B. If I have if you have two numbers, you'll comment BI, and three numbers BIN, until we get a bingo winner. Now, once you have bingo, if somebody's already claimed bingo, don't worry, type it out if you still have it, because I have consolation prizes, and then I am happy we have to make sure that the bingo is legit. You know, sometimes people get excited and their fingers get happy and whatnot. So tonight's prizes are, everybody who wins a game of bingo will get $100 shopping spree. And you can add to that if you want and make it a workshop where you get, at $150, you get Stampin' Roids. That's fine. You can do that. You can get exactly $100. If you want, maybe you want to get a Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, you can take $100 off of that. So it's up to you. The only requirement is that you have to claim it by Friday, because I'm going out of town. And so I want to get it taken care of. I'm going on vacation. So it's great prizes, I think. Then the other thing is, remember, we're going to be patient and we're going to have a great time playing bingo. And we'll enjoy some more cards. So here we go. The first bingo number is 3. Oh, and I'm sorry. Did anybody need their numbers? I forgot to ask that. So we do have our first number, but I forgot to ask if anyone needed their numbers, because I do happen to have them right here. So just holler. Oh, goodness. I had them. What did I do with them? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I was so organized tonight, you guys. Oh, don't worry. I found them. Crisis averted. Oh, I was a little nervous about that. Does Ursula needs her numbers? No problem, Ursula. Okay, Miss Ursula, your numbers are 26, 13, 6, 1, and 8. Cindy, your numbers are 3, 5, 7, 20, and 28. GTW Online Shop Holloway. I don't know who that is. So you're going to have to tell me who you are if you want me to give you your numbers. Okay, anyone else? All right. Okay, so our first number is B, and a whole bunch of you have commented. The next number is 8. We're going to go quick. Ooh. Kathy Garcia. Kathy Garcia. Kathy. You are 8, 9, 11, 19, and 28. Okay. 26 is our next number. You're welcome, Kathy. 16. Ooh. Somebody's already got BIN. Okay. 21. Lots of bees. Lots and lots of bees. Karen, you don't have to say who it's for when you're playing. Just if you win, just tell me who it is, who won, so I can check the right numbers, okay? All righty. But you're a nice sister to play. That's really sweet. All right, 29 is our next number. 4. Ooh, a BIN. Can you yell bingo even though you're not playing? No. No. Not in the chat anyway. You can yell it at home all you want, but not in the chat. All right, guys, here comes our next number, 20. Ooh, it's time for a sip of Diet Coke. Ooh, Cynthia has BIN already. Or BING. Jill has BIN. Okay, guys, here we go. The next number is number 5. That's like, that's my best game show voice. Gosh, I was so crazy last time. Do you remember that? That was pretty funny. Let's play Bamboozled. I'm Joey Tribbiani. Oh my gosh, that was silly. Tiny hands, please. Oh, can the tiny hands draw bingo numbers? That would be pretty funny, wouldn't they? Here we go. I'll deliver the next number, bingo number with a tiny hand. All right. The next number is 13. Isn't this like the dumbest thing ever, but yet it's kind of hilarious? All right. Ooh, BING by A. White. I can't remember if that is Leanne White. Oh, Allison White, I bet. Yes, Allison. Come on, guys. You can do it. I'm a cheerleader. Okay. 27 is our next number. Lots of BINs. Ooh, Carol's got BING. Ooh, Allison has bingo. Let's take a look. All right. Anybody else? I've just got Allison. She had 3, 8, 13, 27, and 26. That looks good. Awesome. Congratulations, Miss Allison. All right. You get a $100 shopping spree, my dear. If you can email me, that would be great. Were there any other bingos? Because I do have consolation prizes. I don't think I see any, but look at you guys all congratulating her. That's awesome. Here we go. I don't see any others. So we're going to make our next card. All right, guys, our next card features the Dragonfly Garden bundle again. Now this card is an awesome card, if I can just say. Ooh. And you know what? I gotta grab something. Hold on. So in this card, we are going to make a really cool background. And it does require just the teensiest bit of patience to create, but it'll be worth it in the end. So you have a half a sheet of Mossy Meadow in your packet, and it is not actually as the card base. The white layer is for the card base. This is because you're gonna punch out at least 5, maybe 6 of these dragonflies. And we're going to create a really cool background with this. Now, if you're careful, your boobs can hold all of the punches so that they don't end up on the floor. I'm not saying that's from experience, but it could be. Okay, you're welcome for that information. If you are flat-chested, I'm sorry. All right, so my card base is Whisper White, and as you can see, I just punched a bunch of those dragonflies with the half a sheet of Mossy Meadow cardstock. Now this layer, we're actually going to adhere those dragonflies to. Okay, so what we're going to do is just adhere them as though they were part of the background. Okay, so I'm literally going to just start adhering them. Now, one way that's kind of helpful to adhere a bunch of pieces like this is actually to get your little silicone mat out, squirt a little bit of glue on there, and then what I'm going to do is, here we go. I was going to say, oh my gosh, did I lose my my sponge, my Stampin' sponge. And this is really good for adhering these because you just put a little adhesive on here, and then we're going to fill in the entire background with dragonflies. Now, it might be easiest. I don't know. I kind of go between like putting on just the big ones first. And I don't know, sometimes it helps to do them all at the same time. So it's really whatever you want to do. Okay, but it's okay to go off the edges. We're going to just trim off any excess. So don't worry about that. And we're just going to fill this whole background up. I actually think it's a little easier to do it with my adhesive on the bigger ones. The little ones, it's definitely easier to do with the other stuff, the glue. Okay. And maybe we'll put this one on like that. Get my glue and put this on. Now, if your dragonflies are sticking, that means your glue is starting to dry. You need a little bit more wet glue. So just keep that in mind. So I'll grab my glue, squirt a little more out, spread it out. And don't worry, I will pull this up so you can see it up close too. Okay, and then what's really great about this is if you cut more than you need, you can just throw them in your, I like to put them in a clear envelope and then put them in with my stamp set in the case. Okay, so I've got one more dragonfly here to put on. And now what we've done is create just a lovely little background, like so. Okay. So isn't that cool? This is called like faux, I think it's called faux embossing. I don't know, we can call it that. It's not above me to create my own stamping terms, to invent them. I like doing that. Usually they're words like floof and smoosh, but I think this is called faux embossing because we're not actually embossing, but it kind of looks like it's embossed. Okay, so isn't that cool? That's our background. All right, so this works really nice with a shape punch like this. We have the butterfly shape punch. You could even do it We've got a strawberry, although that wouldn't work quite as well. We've got a lip punch, we've got hearts, we've got leaves, we've got whales, we've got daisies, we've got tulips, hearts, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, okay, there we go. Next up, we're going to take this whole panel and adhere it to our layer of Calypso Coral. I have to giggle. My husband has been helping me cut paper. He's really good at it. And he always asks me, which color is Calypso Coral? So that kind of cracks me up. Okay, so we've got these two layers. Now we're going to set those aside for a moment and do our stamping. So I've got two punches for you here. I've got, I think this is called the Timeless Label Punch, and then this is a 2-inch circle punch. So we're going to take a couple of the images from our Dragonfly stamp set and stamp them. So first, we're going to do the sentiment, and then we're also going to do the little, whatever this thing is called. I don't know what this is, like wildflowers. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay. Now I see there's a little discussion brewing about winning twice. And gosh, I don't know that I've ever said anything about that. It's never come up. So I think I will have to say, if you've already won once, I'll send you a consolation prize if you win again. I'm thinking the odds of that are pretty low, though. I'm just saying. Okay, so I needed a little scrap paper so I could stamp on here because we're going to stamp off a lot. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in some Mossy Meadow ink on here like so. Okay, just like that. Isn't that cute? And then I'm also going to stamp the sentiment in Mossy Meadow ink. And it says, "May good things grow all year round." I'm really struggling because I want to make sure I stamp this straight. Oh, amazing. Okay. So there's my sentiment as well as my little wildflowers. Then I also want to stamp on my scrap paper, which, Lordy, what did I do with that? Ah, here it is. I also want to stamp on my scrap paper with my other dragonfly. You got to use them all, you know. And on this one, I will stamp this again. Actually, this time I think, well, I'll stamp this in Mossy Meadow as well. Okay, now we'll close this up. We're done with this for now. Now we're going to color this in a little bit. So for that, I've got my Old Olive, my Daffodil Delight, and my Calypso Coral. That is not Calypso Coral, but this is Calypso Coral, and some, I think, light soft suede. Oops, that's dark. I wanted light. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna color the wings. Well, first of all, I'm going to color the body in with kind of some Old Olive light. And I could use Mossy Meadow, but I like Old Olive a little better. I'm just saying. And we'll put a little bit of dark just kind of on here like that. And that's good. Then, actually, that's not true. I'm going to put just a little dot at each little segment junction. There we go. Because that just kind of makes it look fancy, you know, as dragonflies go. Then I'm going to take my Calypso Coral and I'm going to do the whole wing in my light. And then I'm going to blend in some dark. But what I'm going to do is just do a few of the lines. I love the pattern in this particular dragonfly. Okay, so I'm just going to take and do a few little segments from the dragonfly like that. Isn't that kind of cool? Okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, kind of the same thing on both sides. And while I'm trying to stay in certain sections, I'll be honest, it's not really happening. But there we go. So I think that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Okay, so we'll punch this out. And then we'll color in our little wildflowers. Just a moment. Okay. So next up, we've got these little wildflowers. And I'm going to do kind of the top with some Daffodil Delight Dark. What?
Hi guys. I just thought about something.
Carl's here with the finger or the hands again. Let me tell you, they've been a big hit. Okay, there we go. We'll do the greenery with some light Old Olive. And maybe I'll add a little dark to these. But I love this because the coloring is just super easy. Okay. Then maybe just a little bit of dark right in the center of those leaves. And then we've got that light, soft suede. And I'm going to put that on the top of these. What are these flowers called? It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Catherine says tiny hands are way more affordable than a new gaming system as far as entertainment. That is very true. Okay, so I put some Calypso Coral and maybe I'll just put a little dab of dark Calypso Coral on here just to make it, you know, fancy, because that's how we roll here. Okay, so cone flowers, thank you. There we go, pretty cute. All right, so let's put this whole baby together. First, I'm going to take this piece and tie some of my Mossy Meadow on. And not gonna lie when I tell you that I've been going through a lot of Mossy Meadow cardstock lately. Okay, so I'll just tie a knot on here towards the bottom. And then we're going to pop that circle up over the top. So I want it to be kind of off to the one side. I'll trim those ends just a bit. And then we're going to foof them. Now someone said foof was already a word. That may be true, but the meaning behind it is different. I don't believe the official terminology or the definition of floof is to floof the end of ribbon, but that is what we're doing here. Okay, so then I will adhere this to my card. And then we're gonna pop that circle up over the top. So cute. Okay. Next up, we're going to position our sentiment right on here, kind of like that. And I'll just put dimensionals on the one side of this, kind of top and bottom. Okay, and then we shall add our dragonfly kind of right about there. Okay. And how cool is that? And of course, it's a given that we would Wink Estella these bad boys up. Of course we would. Okay, so there we go. So that is so much fun and a little bit of sparkly. A place where foofing is done is in the foofery. I love that. Okay, there we go. All right, so next up, we're gonna play another game of bingo. So grab your numbers, ladies. It's time to get going. All right, I put all the numbers back in. It's time to go. We're gonna start off quick. Number 5. Number 11. Number 10. Number 6. Look, I'm kind of mixing it up. I think it feels like a lot of these numbers are new. Number 24. Okay, now I'll give you a second to catch up. Ooh, we've already got some BIs. BIN. So exciting. We're going to use this bundle for my one-day retreat. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited about the projects for the retreat. It's going to be awesome. My boxes are sold out, but if you would like the online version, you can get in on the fun. It's going to be great. Okay, I think we're ready for a new number. 23. I'm just not feeling my inner Joey Tribbiani. Oh, that's disappointing. All right. 8. Apparently, like in bingo, like, you know, bingo hall bingo, they say stuff after every number. I have to figure out what all that is. I don't know what any of it is. Because I feel like if I were to make up things, they would sound really dumb. Maybe I need pizza to bring out my inner Joey. Maybe. I think that's 2 pizzas. Okay. 30. My age. How convenient. Number 1. There, that sounded better. B8. Is that what you're supposed to say? B8? Huh, I don't get it. I should really go. I've only played bingo once, and it was on a cruise ship, and it was like $50, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was crazy. Barbara Hayes says, how does everyone get their numbers in before she calls them? I don't. They don't. Don't worry. Diana, you really think I'm 30? That's sweet. I am not 30. I'm just a little bit older than that. And Barbara, I think you probably don't have the live chat on. Maybe that's why. So there you go. Yeah, I'm just a little older than 30. Like let's see, this is 2021. So I think I'm going to be, let's see, 74, 21, 47. Yes, that is my final answer. That soon I'll be 47. I'm still 46. Okay. 27 is the next number. Yeah, 47. I did not have my children at age like 10, even though it clearly appears as though I've just barely broken 30, right? I mean, right? I think I'm starting to show my age a little more. I used to look pretty young, but I don't know. I think I'm doing all right. Okay, the next number, and ooh, Sandy has B-I-N-G. All right, the next number is 15. Sue Ann said that's how long you've been married. Well, bless your heart, Sue Ann. Good for you. I was born the year you graduated. Well, I know a few people that were graduating the year I was born. 74. It was a good year. Okay, guys, here comes our next number. It is 18. Tammy's got B-I-N-G. Trish has a bingo. Awesome, awesome. We'll wait for a second to see if anybody else does. Way to go, Trish. I'm giggling because Jennifer said trash. No judgment. Catherine says you were coming back from Saudi Arabia in 74. Wow. Oh my gosh. Marty said she's been married 55 years. That's crazy. That's a long time, Marty. That's older than me. Okay. I'm just giggling about the autocorrect. You know, autocorrect corrects all my swear words to not swear words. I don't like that. Okay, so Trish, here we go. Let's check your numbers. I'm just going back quick to make sure we didn't have anybody else. Okay, it looks good. Okay, so Trish, she had 6, 8, 15, 18, and 24. It looks good. Okay, and then did anybody else have a bingo? Just checking. Just checking. I don't think so. All right, so Trish, make sure you email me with your choices. So congratulations to you, and that means it's time to make another card. Actually, my game show voice is for bingo, not for card making. Sorry. All right, here we go. So our next card is right here. This, you guys, is a really pretty one. Oh, Patricia, you're welcome. I'm glad you're excited. There's nothing better than winning. Who does not like that, right? Okay. This, you guys, is just so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. It is a card that actually one of my team members made in for a swap that I participate in. And I loved her card so much that I actually took out my planned card and put this one in. So I hope you're going to love it too. But I will tell you that this piece is a little too long, so we need to change that. We did not realize this till we had sorted all of the packets last night, and I just couldn't have them pull this piece out because it was in the middle of all the packets. So you can trim this down just a hair. So you want to make it 4 5/8. So my apologies about that. I do apologize that this piece was a little too long. So 4 5/8. Okay, so we're going to use the gorgeous Hydrangea Haven bundle. Now this one is one that the All-Star Tutorial PDF bundle that you get as a free gift with a $50 purchase during this month. This is the subject of that PDF. It's amazing. And I think you're really going to like the cooks we're going to make with it. Now, I love this bundle because it comes with some fun extras and lots of ways you can you can use. We do need that one. Lots of ways that you can use this stuff. Like, I love that there's this cute little tag in here. Okay, so we are going to need this little, actually I grabbed the wrong die. This piece, this stamp, and oh, the sentiments in here are awesome. You are capable of amazing things. Ooh, that's not in here, is it? I was going to say, wait a minute, that's from a different set. Well, we're going to do I appreciate all the little things you do. Oh no, you are capable of amazing things. That's part of this, right? Never mind, I'm crazy. I already have this mounted. That's why. Gosh, what is wrong with me? Okay. Ignore that I just said any of those things. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. We've got this gorgeous image. So we're going to take our scrap and stamp this down. And then we're also going to, oh, I'm sorry, I'm missing one more image. This little leafy guy. Okay. We're gonna stamp this down. And let me see. Will this fit on here? Not quite. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to stamp this in some black memento, and we're going to color with our blends once again, because it's just so easy to do. I love that about blends. So I've got this great big image. Now I might suggest to you, if you've ever struggled stamping these down, to stamp this on a piercing mat. If you ever struggle to get these larger images stamped nicely, that may help. I'm also going to stamp this kind of little collection of, ooh, that was really goopy. I just re-inked this ink pad. That may be why. There we go. That's stamped better. And then finally our leaves. Okay. If it sounds like somebody might be having trouble, one thing I would suggest doing, if you're not in sync with the video, is to go out and come back in again. That often fixes things. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to color this in. And while this looks like a lot to color, it's actually going to go pretty quickly. I'm going to use my Seaside Spray blends, and I'm going to pull in my Misty Moonlight if needed. And then I'm also going to do my Mossy Meadow blends. So that's a lovely dark green. Oops. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of put some dark lines in here. And then we'll kind of do the rest in the light. And then I've got these two. Now I have to tell you guys, I was watching this weekend the Spanish Princess, I think that's what it's called, on Stars, because you know I have Stars for Outlander, and I can't watch Outlander all the time. I mean, I would love to, but I shouldn't. Anyway, and so I was watching the Spanish Princess, and I can't decide if I like it or not. I'm like into season 2, so I'm kind of invested at this point, but I feel like, I don't know, I just can't decide what I think of it. So if any of you have watched it, I don't even know how many seasons there are, but it's interesting. Okay, so I'm taking my light and just going over the edges of all of these. This is my light Mossy Meadow. Okay, and same with up here. So if any of you guys watch this, you kind of need to watch the White Queen and White Princess to get more of the history. Interesting. Okay. About how much would an entire set of blends cost minus in colors? I don't know. I would have to look. But they're really worth it. I use them a lot. Like I really do. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cheat. I'm just going to go over the whole thing with my light Seaside spray. Look at how fast the coloring is, and it's so pretty. Isn't that amazing? Aren't I talented? I'm kidding. Okay, and likewise here, I'm just going to go over these, though I'm going to be a little bit more careful to stay in the lines because these are like individual flowers. Okay, so there we go. And then, let's see. I'm going to take some dark Seaside spray and I'm going to color in a few of these. And then we're going to do a few in Misty Moonlight. Just to really punch things up. So you can just color a few of these in. Like so. And likewise here. Okay, and then now I'm going to check my Misty Moonlight because one of them, yeah, that one is weird. That one is not. And by weird, I don't really mean weird. We're just adding a little bit of darker color. So this is the light Misty Moonlight. It looks normal when you blend the two of them together, but I think the dark looks kind of odd on its own. I'm just saying. And I say that lovingly. Okay, so there we go. All right, so pretty. Okay, let's die cut all of this quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I need these 3 things. And I'm giggling because like when I shoot not live videos, I would say, okay, let's die cut all these. And then I would turn the camera off and then go die cut so I wouldn't have to have it all set up. But since I'm live, I probably will show you the whole thing, the whole process. Oh, you're trying to watch Rain? I've been watching that too, Nina. That is kind of like crazy too. I had to laugh because my husband would come in while I was watching it And I like to have that on like in the background when I'm stamping. And he's like, "What are you watching?" And I said, "Well, if it makes you feel better, the show was originally on the CW." And he's like, "Oh, that explains a lot." And I said, "Yes, it does." Okay, let me run this through my machine. Okay. So, oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so I've got all of these pieces and we're going to add this to our card. But first, I'm going to move that out of the way. But first, we're going to take a little bit of, or take this piece of cardstock, and we're going to take our big stamp and we're going to stamp it in some smoky slate ink. Okay, and actually I got to clean this because it's got black ink on it right now. Okay. So I'm just going to stamp a couple of these in the background. So there's one. Oh, even that's just pretty. I love this stamp so much. I think that's really what it gets down to. And then we'll stamp maybe one like that. Okay, so there we go in our background. We'll close this up. Okay. Then we'll adhere this to this piece like so. So this is a basic gray layer. And I'll adhere that like that. And then I'm going to pop this whole layer up onto my Seaside Spray card. Oh, so pretty. What would I use the clear Post-it notes for? I don't know what clear Post-it notes are. Huh. Clear Post-it notes. Interesting. Sounds like that's actually a thing. I had no idea. Okay, so we've got this adhered here. Then we're going to take and put this gorgeousness popped up onto our card. Your dad, Lisa, your dad is watching and is enjoying my cards. Can I give him a shout out? Well, sure. Hello, Malcolm from I Believe You're Down Under. If it's the Lisa I'm thinking of, I'm assuming it's morning there because it's evening here. Okay, so I'm going to just place that on here like so. Okay, and then I'm going to position my little flowers kind of like right there, and then our leaves right there. Okay, so let's see. Put a little on here. Okay, and then I'll tack my leaves down at the bottom like that. Okay. Now, the last thing I need to do, well, almost the last thing I need to do to complete this card is somewhere there was a scrap of, here we go. basic gray cardstock. So I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Versamark on here, and then heat emboss it in white. And then die cut it with that little label die that comes in this set, this bundle. Okay. Let me grab the heat gun. I was heat embossing actually with this bundle on vellum the other day, and it was not heating. It took forever to heat, and then all of a sudden the whole thing was melted. It's really weird. I wasn't sure what was going on with that. I don't know if like I was pointing it in the wrong direction or what. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to adhere it right over the top. Okay. And we'll run this through real quick. Okay. Oh, so pretty. So let's pop this up onto our card, and then we're going to embellish with some pearls because it's so pretty. Okay. So I'm just going to tuck this in. And actually, I think this one I'm going to pull off. We're going to tuck this in here. And then I'll tack it back in like that. There we go. That looks better. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, so next up, you've got those pearls from your kit. So we shall pull this out and stick a few of these down. So let's see. Let's stick one there and there and another one up here. Now you could put them in here too if you wanted. It's really up to you. But I feel strongly that we should clear Winkostella these. I mean, it just seems like the right decision. And I'll probably just go over the whole thing. This is my kind of gooey one. So I got a little aggressive on my Stella on this one. But that's okay. Because it's just so pretty. Okay, so lots and lots of shimmer. Oh, okay, so awesome. Okay, and since we're done with a card, you know what that means. It's time to play bingo. I think I am losing my voice. Maybe I just need another sip of Diet Coke. Oh, that's so good. Okay, here we go. 27, 26, 14, 2. I gotta clean up a little. Do you like how I just like went for it? You're welcome. 25. I just gotta get everybody right back in. We're doing good. Wait till you see our last card. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see lots of people. We still have 2 more cards left though, by the way. All right, here we go. Number 10. Number 13. Ooh, Tamara's got BIN. Reagan's got BIN. Nanette has BIN. Connie has BIN. Mary has BIN. Number 3, Tracy's got BIN. Becky has nothing. Oh, so sad. Okay, here we go. Our next number for bingo is 23. I would like a Wicked Wango card. If you know, you know. Okay. Number 18. Ooh, Rosie's got BIN. Jennifer, yes, you can get a hopping bonus, but don't forget to change legs between questions. I love that you get me. Nanette has BING. Sue has nothing. It's so sad, Sue. I'm so sorry. All right, our next number is 12. Well, Karen has Zippo. No, we're playing bingo, not Zippo. All righty. Here comes our next number. It is 21. I'm dancing around your numbers. Well, I'm thinking I'm not dancing. I'm just trying to come up with good ways to get my game show host voice going, but it's just not happening for some reason. Ooh, Nina has BING. All right, guys, here comes the next number. 19. I wonder if my family listens to me while we do this and thinks to themselves, wow, what the heck? Ooh, Tammy's got BING. Judy's got BING. Catherine's got BING. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Rose has BING. This next number is crucial. I know they're all just like, give me my number. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 9. Julie Braby. I see you've got bingo. Anybody else? Judy's got bingo. All right. So first I had Julie Braby. Second, I have Judy Kirkpatrick. We'll check. Anybody else? I gotta get my bingo pen out. All right, so we've got Julie and Judy. We'll check numbers. Judy Kirkpatrick. Okay, so here we go. Miss Julie. All right, she had 3, 9, 13, 18, and 23. Here we go. It's good. Congratulations, Judy. Or Julie. You, Miss Julie, can email me. I know you know how to get a hold of me. And let me know what you would like. Now, Judy was our consolation winner. Let's double check her numbers quick. She had 3, 9, 19, 13, and 21. And Judy, you will get a consolation prize. Congratulations. Alrighty. Okay. Good job, ladies. All right, our next card is a quickie. So here we go. This one is really pretty, if I can just say, because it capitalizes on the amazing DSP that is the that is part of the Hydrangea Hill DSP pack. Okay, so first off, we are going to cut a piece of our Hydrangea DSP, and let me pull that out. First of all, I love this DSP. It's just so gorgeous. You can see such beautiful pieces, but this is the one I want. Oh, here we go. All right, so I want to cut this to 3 3/4 by 5. And I want to keep all of this glorious, beautiful pattern in here. So I'm going to cut off the sky for this. Okay. And then I also want to take a sliver of this, and I'm going to put this on the inside of my card. So I'm just going to cut that to about, I think this was 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. Okay, I love doing this, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this to my layer of gorgeous grape, and it's just so pretty. Okay, like that. And then you've got a panel of Whisper White, and we're going to throw that piece right on here like that. Okay, so I'll just run a line down like that. Okay. And then we'll just snip off the excess. I had it hang out just a teensy bit there by accident. Okay, so that looks good. We're going to adhere this to the inside of our card. Super duper easy. Okay. And then we're going to take and stamp our sentiment. Now, the stamp set has some really wonderful sentiments in here, so I really like this. The world is better because of you. You make me smile. Those are nice. And then you can also put little things on the inside. So there's a whole bunch of sentiments in this set. But I really like the world is better because of you. Okay, so we're going to stamp that on here in some gorgeous grape ink. Okay. Right like that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is you've got a strip of this grape cardstock, and in the dies you've got this strip of little hydrangea petals. So I'm going to just die cut this strip, and we're going to add some of those petals. So easy peasy. Now when you do that, you get all these wonderful little hydrangea leaves or flowers, petals, whatever you want to call this. So we're going to just tack these on. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but there are smaller glue dots at the beginning of a roll, and they sort of, I don't know if they flatten out and get a little bigger towards the end, but they kind of do. So if you're trying to tack these on and your glue dots are kind of fat, go towards the beginning of the roll and they are a little smaller. I'm just saying. It's just a little tip for you. Okay, so I am going to just tack these on, and in true Dina fashion, I do like to kind of pop them up so they're dimensional. I don't like them being totally flat on my card. So I do like to foof them. Again, you know me and my terminology. Okay, so we'll stick another one right there. And another one over here. Okay, so pretty. And I'm going to add a little pearl action to the center of these babies. So we'll take the small pearls and put them in the center. Goodness, I'm struggling here. There we go. My tacky is stickier than my pearl. Oh, just do what I want you to do. Do you ever feel like that? Honestly, there we go. And we'll stick one right there. Oh, that cooperated so much better. And one right there. Oh, so gorgeous. Okay, so pretty, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Very simple. Okay. Then I'm just going to adhere this right to my card. By the way, this is old olive card base. And that is just simple and pretty and simple. Love it. So there we go. And then, of course, the coordinating inside. Ha. Okay. Later, we find Dina working away in the foofery. I love that. All right. So there's our fourth card, which means it's time to play another game of bingo. All right, guys, get your numbers out. This is our final chance for an amazing bingo prize. Okay. Our first number is 7, 30, 23. Gosh, I've pulled that a lot tonight. 9, 2. All right, I'll slow down now. 'Alrighty. And we're off. It's another amazing night of bingo. The best card is yet to come. I can't wait, you guys. Seriously. Oh, I'm so excited. And then we'll also draw a name for mystery stamping, don't you worry. So still some great things happening. Okay, next up we've got 21. 14. Ooh, Allison McNeil's got BIN. Sue, you've got BI. Good for you. Stacy's got BIN. Rose has BIN. Katie has BIN. Kathy's got BIN. The name of my special is Behind the Foofery. I love that. I could totally get down on that action, Jennifer. Totally. Ooh, Linda's got BIN. Hey, Linda, can I tell you a secret? And I tell you this with the utmost love. You are very lovingly referred to as Teetsy here at the Creativity Cave when we ship out your orders. And Whitney always says, did Teetsy order another adhesive kit? Because we're going to send it to her. I love that. And please know, very lovingly, we refer to you as that. I wonder if Whitney will laugh that I told you that. I think it's because when you first started ordering, we knew it was you, but we weren't sure how to pronounce your name. So yeah, I had to laugh. but you are beloved here at the Creativity Cave. Okay, I'm glad you love it because we do say it with love. All right, 24 is our next number, everybody. I kind of can't wait to tell Whitney that that I said that on a live, no less. Ooh, Stacy's got BING. Myra's got BIN. Chrissy's got BIN. Renata loves my adhesive kit. It's so great. I agree, Renata. It is. We just put a bunch of them together because several people ordered them with bingo. So they're ready to go. All right, guys. The next number is 11. And the next number, speaking of adhesive kits, is 16. What is an adhesive kit? Well, actually, maybe I'll go grab one after this. It's an adhesive kit. It's got adhesive and it's in a little kit. I have one right here, although mine I brought to an event, so I gotta see what's in here. So it comes in a little pouch like this, which is cool. And it has in it a seal. It has in it mini glue dots, a liquid glue, a roll of tear and tape, a ruler, a 6-inch ruler, which every woman needs. It has dimensionals, a full pack. I just have 2 sheets right here. Ooh, now here's where it gets interesting. It also has an adhesive remover and a sand eraser. What? They're pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. What else could you want? Exactly. It's pretty awesome. So it's got all the good stuff. Now, what I love about this, and actually what I did last time I went to a stamping event, is I just grabbed one of these and then like all my adhesive is in here. And you can also fit a few other things in here. So like I threw a pair of snips and a bone folder in there. I almost called my bone folder something else. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love this little kit to just take with me. And then it's, it's in the zipper bag, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So they are $40 when you add it to a class, and they're regularly $48. So, yeah, I haven't offered them by themselves yet, but probably coming up soon. Okay, so back to bingo. We were playing that. All right. And also, you're welcome for the ruler comment. 27 is our next number. Linda's got BING. My Stampin' Heart has BING. Nancy has BING. Kathy has BING. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so exciting. Okay, this next number I feel like is quite critical to this whole game. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 4. Teetsy's got bingo! I can't wait to tell Whitney. Oh my goodness. How awesome. Kathy's got bingo. Yay! Anybody else? Karen has bingo. Oh my gosh. I got to start writing this down. All right, we'll check numbers. If anyone else has it, you let me know. Linda, Karen, Kathy. Kathy was number 2. Karen, Harkes. Anybody else? Let's see. Teetsy, you are famous. Oh, I'm just gonna giggle. I can't wait to tell Whitney all about this. She's gonna love it. I'm glad I mentioned it. All right, Kathy, Linda, Kathy, and Karen. Okay, so first of all, let's check Linda's numbers. Okay, 721, 14, 20. Oops, wait, hold on. 7, 21, 14, 27, and 4. She is good. Congratulations, Linda. And then we had number 2 was Kathy Wenzel. She had 4, 7, 7, 9, 11, and 27. She's good to go too. Kathy, I will have a consolation prize coming your way. And finally, Karen, next page. You had 4, 7, 11, 4, 7, 11, 21, and 24. 21, 24. You're good too. 2 consolation prizes. Congratulations, ladies. You are all winners. Tonight, Linda, you can email me what you would like for your $100. Don't forget, do it by Friday. And also, Julie Braby, I'm sure you know, but please email me before Friday so I can order you whatever you'd like. If you want to go over it, you can just pay the difference. That's just fine. All right, guys. We're going to make one more card, and then I'm going to draw the final winner for for mystery stamping. Now, this next card, I want to prepare you for the fact that I love it. It's so beautiful, and it uses our new Butterfly Brilliance bundle. So you've got a quarter package, and this paper is just gorgeous. Now, one of my favorite things is that this piece is going to be die cut by the die. So all these butterflies will be cut out, which is really awesome. And we're going to use one of those. Then we also need a piece of this pattern, and look at how fun that is. And then on the other side, this pattern. So I love this paper. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to cut my pieces here. And I'm just going to use my ruler to measure. And they are 3 by, I bet, 1.5. Yep. Okay, now the cool thing is I can cut these 2 together. And the other cool thing is that 3 by 1.5 cuts out evenly in a piece of 6 by 6 paper, which kind of rocks. Okay, so I need 1.5. That's like the very edge of the grid part of your cutter. Okay, and then, so I've got one of these, and I just need one more of these. So we'll cut that really quick, and we're good to go. Okay. So I love this card because, like I said, it uses the pieces evenly out of my sheet of 6 by 6, which is kind of, I don't want to say hard to do, but it's just nice that it does that. Okay, now we're going to take our bundle. And so the Butterfly Brilliance bundle is brilliant, literally. I have die cut these, and I take the extra pieces and just put them in my case, as you can see. I usually put them in a clear envelope though, so that I can keep them handy. But the die cuts all of these at once. Now, if you thought that was cool, you definitely, most definitely, should take my online class with this bundle. It's going to be awesome. Now, here's where things really get exciting. This is going to die cut all of these out at once. What? How awesome is that? Okay, so I'm going to run this through real quick. and die cut them. And I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? Okay, so there we go. So it just, I cut all of these pieces at once. So that's awesome. We're just going to use one of them. But we also are going to need to die cut one other piece. So the dies in this set are pretty amazing because there's two like layers of dies. So each one of these is going to coordinate with each one of these. And so I'm going to take my scrap of vellum that's in your packets, and I'm going to die cut this piece out of this. Now, when I feed it through my machine, I'm going to go like this. Okay, so can you purchase the class plus the stamp and die together? Of course you can. Absolutely. If you want, email me and I'll send you the link. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pass this through once more, just so that all these pieces really come out. They did pretty good, actually. Okay. Yes. So look at, they're just coming right out, which I love. There's a couple stickler pieces in here, but they, for the most part, came out real nice. And what we're going to do with this piece of vellum is we're going to layer it over the piece of the printed paper. And I don't know why this is giving me so much trouble, because when I cut these out earlier, they just popped right out. I was nervous about this, but they did work really well. Now the good news is because we're putting this over a piece of printed paper, if it's not, ooh, and I just, darn it, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, but we're going to put this over this piece, so you really won't notice if not everything is cut out. But look at how cool that looks. Okay, so I've kind of made a mess, but that's all right. I'm just going to put some adhesive in the center here. All right. Like so. And there we go. So pretty. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the papers I cut and we're going to arrange them on my card. Now don't worry, because this card is going to rock your world. And you could do it in lots of different colors. Oh, I'm so excited about this. And by the way, the class is amazing, if I can just say. Okay, so I've got this panel, and this is Bermuda Bay. And I'm going to arrange my little strips on here like so, and I want them to be even. So I'm going to do the two outside pieces first, and then the center piece I will put in last, and that way I can make sure they're centered. Okay, so we'll do that piece first, this piece second, and then we'll center this between the two. If you go down the row, sometimes they're not evenly spaced, and we want to make sure they're even, right? Okay, next, turn that over, and we're going to pop it up. Oh, I don't like those. Those are dimensionals for my paper pumpkin kit, and they're kind of fat. I don't want them to be fat. I want regular dimensionals. Okay. Sometimes I like a good fat dimensional, I'm not going to lie. This is not one of those cases though. Okay, there we go. So cute, right? Then we're going to take this piece and stick it right in the middle like this. Oh, so cool. Okay, make sure to foof the wings. I mean, if I've taught you nothing tonight, it's that foofing is important, right? Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is take a little scrap from my scrap paper, and I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And this is going to be from my Hydrangea set because I just loved this one. And it's "You are capable of amazing things." And I'm just going to stamp that right there, kind of tight to my word. Okay, so it's, not a lot of leftover. This is about a 1/2 inch strip. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that up right in the center, and then we're going to embellish. I love this one. Now you could do this in like pinks, in yellows. It's just gorgeous. Okay. Oh my gosh, I remember that song. Like, I think I sang that like at Girl Scout camp when I was a little girl. You're welcome for that little trip down memory lane. Okay, so now I want to embellish a little bit. So I'll take and put some pearls on here in a few spots. Like so. Oh, so gorgeous. Now, if you haven't gotten the butterfly class, seriously, what are you waiting? Walk, don't run to register right now. It's so amazing. Okay. Oh, so awesome. Okay, I really like this card. Can you tell? I want to make sure we're clear on that. All right. Now, this is definitely my favorite. But what's really great, if you have a packet, you have tons of paper to play with. Oh, so much fun. If you haven't registered for my stamping retreat, I highly recommend it. We're going to be using the hydrangea and the dragonfly garden in that, and I really can't wait for you to see those projects. And then, of course, this month's online class is the Butterfly Brilliance online class, and it is a winner. Oh, a winner. Okay, so there you go. All right. Now it is time to draw names for mystery stamping. I've got all my tickets written out for my participants, and I want to reveal the mystery stamping card. This is a card that actually one of my team members, Sharon, made a while back, and I know it's a Christmassy card, but I really liked the layout. It's very fun and simple, and I figured you guys would like it too. So I've got our names we're going to put in here, and then I'll draw 2 names. The first winner gets the gift certificate, and the second winner gets the bundle that I have. Oh, and I'm giggling because I like skipped over some. So we've got lots of participants, and if you haven't ever participated in mystery stamping, you definitely should. That one was blank too. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to kind of get your creative juices flowing. We do it the Monday before bingo, so last night, and then you have till today at 5 p.m. to get your project posted. And like I said, one of these, well, actually 2 of these lucky winners will get a prize. And the cards are really fun to look at. So go back in and check them out if you haven't looked. And I loved, there was all kinds of comments and likes and all kinds of good things. So that was really fun to see. Okay. And I think somebody asked if we were going to play bingo for the retreat. And the answer to that is yes, you will. We'll be having a registration for that, but it's part of your retreat, so you don't have to pay or anything. Okay, so here we go. The first winner is going to get the $100 gift certificate, remember, okay? And that is, dun, 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 dun. Oh no, it's number 6, kidding. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep picking, I should have pulled the bingo pieces out of here. All right, here's my lucky winner right here. Carol Bostic. Congratulations, Carol. So excited for you. So don't forget, email me by Friday with your choices. Now the next winner is going to get the Nothing's Better Than bundle. Like, how is that? Pretty awesome. Okay. Can you do mystery stamping if you aren't registered for bingo? You sure can. You just will not be getting a prize. Only the people who are registered are entered into the prizes. Can I explain how it works? Yeah, it's real easy. There's 4 clues and you follow the clues and then you make a card based on the clues and then you post a picture of your project. If you go to the group, the Facebook group, you can check them out and you'll see the clues from last night. They're numbered and everything. So, okay. And then the winner is for the next one, Jeanette Bell. Congratulations, Jeanette. You get the Nothing's Better Than bundle. Woohoo! So congratulations to all the winners tonight. I actually gave away over $500 in prizes. I'm very excited about that. Thank you guys so much for being a part of bingo. If you want to get registered, make sure you click in the description of this video is join my mailing list. And that is where I send out the registration. It usually comes out the first of the month. So yeah, make sure you join us. We're going to celebrate our year anniversary of game night in April next month. So I'll just say, if you're on the fence about whether you should participate, the answer is you most certainly should, because I think I'm going to do some extra special stuff for bingo next month. So make sure you participate. We would love to have you. And as always, I limit how many packets I have. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Have a great night. I think I'm off to watch a little Outlander. See you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, one more thing. Sorry. One more thing. Don't forget to get in on the ordering special. You too can get yourself some great goodies. Okay, shameless post. All the information is in the description of this video, so check it out. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that would rock. All right.